Right, hello lads and lasses, welcome back to Boys Down Under, where we are back today. The cup is back and Celtic are beginning their quest to take home their second piece of silverware this season. Before we go any further though, yes, I am very red in the face. I've been out in the sun all day, enjoying the Aussie summer. But before we go enjoying the Aussie summer. Before we go any further though, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to help support the channel grow, and I'd be very appreciative of you guys if you did that. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, playing Raith Rovers in the 5th round of a cup run seems very familiar, doesn't it? You know, and hopefully the result will seem very familiar as well. And before we go any further, I'm saying this a lot, but before we go any further, there will be no mention of David Goodwillie at all in this video, apart from right now as a disclaimer. So yeah, that's that. But running into this match, need I say how immaculate Celtic have been recently. You know, undefeated in all competitions since the 26th of November. Our form has been absolutely immaculate. We've since the end of the winter break, we have not lost a game since then, or even drawn a game since then. We are currently sitting first in the league, 1 point clear of Rangers, and we shall not be moved, and cannot be moved either, for at least another week when we take on Dundee in a while. But as for Raith Rovers, they have had a very poor run of form recently. They have not won in their last 5 league matches, having 4 draws and 1 defeat. This has seen them drop down to 4th in the championship, and they will almost certainly go down to 5th in the championship, because Partick Thistle are 1 point behind them, however, have 3 games in hand. So, not the best of times for Raith Rovers, and certainly needing any result they can get their hands on. But as for injuries and suspensions, and we'll start with the away team, their away side are travelling to Celtic with 3 less players than usual. They are without Lewis Vaughan, Brad Spencer and Tom Lang. As for Celtic, Yusuke Ideguchi, he returns to the fold and is expected to make an appearance tonight. So too is Christopher Jullien, also expected to get minutes. But the players unavailable for Celtic include Karamoko, Kyogo, David Turnbull, Albi and Ayeti, Johnny Kenny, and now a new addition is Josip Juranovic. As we all know, he has been struck down by illness, unfortunately, but he should be right for our midweek Conference League match. But moving forward, and with all that in mind, we have to go to our lineup prediction. And look, all I've got are 2 very simple, very basic words. Expect rotation. And I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I'm going to go through the lineup. So Joe Hart in goals. Then at right back, Tony Ralston, our only fit right back right now. And then the 2 centre halves, Cameron Cardiff-Ickes and Carl Starfelt. Definitely see Welsh starting. Also see Jullien potentially starting. I 100% think the 2 centre backs won't be the same, but I can't tell who, so I'm going to go with the 2 normal ones. Then at left back, Liam Scales. I think Greg Taylor will get a rest there. Then as the CDM, I'm going for Nir Baton. Then as the box to box, I think Calmac will move forward. I don't think you can take the captain out of this side, albeit even with his facial injury, maybe Ange does want to give him a rest, and that will depend on the fitness of McCarthy and Yusuke Ideguchi. Then at Cam, I am going for Tommy Rogic. I think with Matt O'Reilly starting the last match, Ange might want to give Rogic a run tonight. Then into the front 3 we go, and I am going for, on the left, Dyson Maida. Then on the right-hand side, I think it will be James Forrest, giving Abada a rest finally after he is, you know, fun fact about Abada, he has played the most amount of games out of any Celtic player this season. He has been as huge from a 20-year-old who recently turned 20-year-old, so fair play to him. So I think Forrest, though, will get the nod there. Then up at top, it will be Georgios Giakoumakis. I think he'll get back his striker position for this match, just to get some more confidence into him, and hopefully he can bag a couple against the Raith defence. Now, some of you may argue, where is the rotation? But compared to our last starting 11, this team has 5 changes in the lineup, and it could be 6, and it could even be 7. You know, I'm also including moving Dyson to left rather than striker as a change, because it is rotating the squad. However, there is so much room for more change, and I Honestly, this is one of the hardest games to predict the lineup. I think Rio gets a rest. I think a lot of players get a rest. I think Jota gets a rest. But we'll have to wait and see what Ange goes with. But enough of that. The final score prediction is here. And look, I'll be honest, last time out against Raith Rovers, we did win 3-0. It was a very, very good result. We walked away with a convincing and comfortable win. And we moved on. We thought that was, it was a good little win to get us in a very difficult period, because at that time, Celtic were in a complete shambles. We all knew it. We only won 3 games out of 6, I think, during that international period. It was really bad for us. We're quite all over the shop, and that win was certainly something of like a win we had to get and a win we did get, but we should have got a lot more. So it was a very difficult time for Celtic, but we still made Raith Rovers look like a championship team. I think that's the clear thing here, and I think. It's a lot different now. It's a lot different now. And with the momentum we have, we could easily see ourselves winning this match, 6 or 7-0 if we go out full out for the full 90 minutes. But personally, that is unnecessary for me. It's a great watch, a great spectacle for the fans, but I think it's completely necessary to go out there and win 6-0, 7-0. Like, I'm all for statements and everything, but really against Raith, it's not necessary, I think we will probably go and win 4-0. It's still a great scoreline, and we have the capability to score more than 4. But I think once we get to that 3 or 4-0 mark, Ange will tell the lads to not bust a gut, because we have such a crucial Europa Conference League tie against Bodo Glimt coming up in the midweek. Ange doesn't want anyone injured. He doesn't want anyone getting any knocks. He doesn't want the fitness. He doesn't want people losing match fitness. It's just the things he can avoid. He will try and avoid, because it's the best thing for the squad, and that's also why I feel there will be a lot of rotation. So, also must add that the Green Brigade, or I don't know what the plans are, but they will not be in the standing lower section, active section. They've been banned from this match by Michael Nicholson in response to the pyrotechnics display. It doesn't sit well with me. I don't agree with it personally. That's just my view on it. I'm sure a lot of people have differing views. I don't agree with it, but regardless, it's only for one game, I guess. So, look, I think tonight the class difference between Celtic and Raith Rovers will be on show. I don't think anyone can expect that. Raith Rovers, they have nothing to lose. They'll come out firing. I just pray that they don't take a page out of Alloa Athletics book and absolutely try and injure all of our players. That's the last thing we need right now. And if they do that, I'll lose a lot of respect for them. A lot more than I already have so far this season. But, look, it is the Cup. Like I said, anything is possible. However, I think the class difference between Celtic and Alloa and the momentum, Raith, and the momentum we're in, honestly, I say 4-0. I think 4-0, Georgios Giacomakis to get a hat-trick. Yeah, JG is going to get a hat-trick. I believe it now. I'm manifesting it. I'm bringing it into existence. GG for the hat-trick. The other goal will go to Jamesy Forrest, and that will be that 4-0 win. We will be ready for Bodo Glimt, and it will be a great match to get some match fitness for the fringe players who aren't the ones who are going to start always the crucial matches. It's a great match for that, and I hopefully really pray we get to see Julien back on the pitch. I really want to see him don the Celtic hoops again. Really enjoy loving him. I really enjoy seeing him play, and I know a lot of you don't, but that's just your view on it, and it's my view, so fair enough. But that is all from me. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave in the comments below what your guys' final score prediction, and if Georgios Giacomakis gets a hat-trick, then you've got to tell everyone you know to subscribe to the channel as well. But until next time, hail, hail.